Hello there, I'm elboydo and welcome back to From the Depths. In the last episode we have a lot of epic battles and I've progressed a little bit and we immediately got into another fight without me actually noticing. So, got a little here, group of vanguards, one of these flying thingies which originally made me want to build some aircraft, which looks a little bit like some sort of Romex thing. We're also dealing with River Home and a vanguard. I'm trying to flank around here in one of my other craft, but it's taking much longer than planned. Actually, I'll probably invest in upping my propulsion of this thing, seriously. Go and make this one out of metal. Okay, this should definitely fit in. Yep, and now we're flying at 17 meters a second. We're here to police the road. So who the bloody hell's... Well, I just realised I was firing grenades off my own 12 I might kill myself in a tick. Okay, something just got wrecked. Can only assume it's probably the vanguards. Actually, probably win this Atlas. It's night time and I can't see anything. I'm only firing at their muscle flex, but it appears to be working. I sincerely hope that that was not one of mine that just blew up. Let's just see how long the missiles are going. Oh yeah, they're spot on. If I can just aim it a little bit more forwards. I need to take out that gun. Can't remember where the magazine's kept in that thing though. Appears we've destroyed the magazines as well. We've at least rendered it somewhat We'll just make that turret somewhat inoperable. Oh, hello. There's a not so friendly hostile ship crashing down on a Valiant there. Come on. There we go. And I think that's our AA right there. Yeah, that's my AA guns right there, just ploughing into the Atlas. So I think I can probably lock in and smash out their propulsion. At the same time, that's just going to blow up when it's on the cord. Been actually pretty good for resources for once. I really want to capture more resource points. Just so I know that I won't be worrying about resources for a little while. Okay. And I think at this rate we're going to split this in two. I could just steal it for myself. That'd be too simple. Considering how they're trying to get away, I might have to. Ah! Yourself, do not get as close as... Objects in my binoculars are closer than they may appear. Okay. Ooh, I did a number on it, didn't I? Oh, what? Did it just die or something? Yeah, no, I think that's the AA. He took out my radar. What a bastard. Yeah, it's falling apart. Good, no. That's another battle over. gone slightly topsy-turvy, but that's good because that means everyone can repair one another. This is exactly what I want. Also means I get a better radar. So what we're dealing with over here? We're dealing with one swordfish and something else. And up here's a resource point which I'm going to nick off the deep water guard. Because they're not allowed anything. I've got to have it all. I was going to block by this fortress over here because it's got... Actually no, I think that's in the game that... Oh, I've got to say by the way. I think it's in the game that I crashed in that I actually had this upgraded. Yeah. I learned how radar works last time. Well, of last day or two. That back. And boom. That's layer one. That's layer 3. And now just save that constructible as, I don't know, FB radar. And voila, we now have a little forward recon point. It's far from perfect, but gives me a little heads up as to what's going on. Okay, so a swordfish looks like one of these things. Looks proper naughty. So let's get my flower class, the radar one. So it appears to be piling in with a lot of shots on target for my flower class to the right side here. These are effectively monitors now, not even like, I've forgotten what they originally were, but they're not being used for their intended purpose at all. That's, I believe they were sloops made for anti-submarine operations. I suppose they're flying submarines. That's not going to hit, but it looks like this thing's getting absolutely shredded. Close shot though. That's the sound of something getting broken. I think that's now falling. Yep, that's crumbled. Oh god. So yeah, I've been blowing myself up a lot of the time, so I keep forgetting to check what weapon I have equipped. But we are now good to go onwards and attack the Kraken. So, let's do it. Actually, those two can handle it. Oh god. Just hold this geezer back. See what we're dealing with here. So, 3 strikes. These geezers can handle it. My main concern right now, however, is getting this resource point out of their hands. So, I'll be back in a tick. Just got to quickly check something. Okay, so, let's take out this base. We're going to be spawning in the forward vehicle. As per norm. And we're just going to, as we're against a group of vanguards and, you know, nothing really dangerous, just going to sit out on deck and watch the devastation. So as you see, it's a Kraken again, and 2 vanguards, so of no real threat. And now we can see the guns are both locking in onto the forward vanguard. That thing is not in a good state of affairs. Yeah, it's getting torn up now. I believe it's now lost its gun. It's just rendering it pretty much just a glorified speedboat. And now the second Valiant is taking fire. See, we're doing pretty good. A few anti-hitting here and there. But us combined with our other vehicle back here, doing damage. Ooh, lost a bit of decking back here. And there we go, there's another Valiant down. Now just for the Kraken and the other Valiant. There goes another. So after this, I've got to capture a resource point, build a little fortress on here. Then the next problem that comes up, next problem that comes up is we have a few strikes down below us that are trying to cause a bit of trouble. Nothing I can't handle. And hopefully after that we can go back and free up the M3 monitor. Strikes just get that Kraken even just getting beaten. And there we go. Let's spawn the forward. Put you to be on position. And behind you we're going to spawn in one of these. Alright, we spawn one of these in just to help with building. So one thing I noticed, well actually no, two things I noticed that have changed is I removed the radar from these because I didn't think the radar was a significant thing as these became more fighters than anything else. And secondly, you'll see that I've removed the smokestack so that this gun can maneuver. Seems to be doing a pretty good job so far. These flower classes have actually done their job pretty damn well. I mean, I'm far more impressed than I thought I'd be with them. So I thought they'd just be crap, and I'd never actually look at one in combat, but they proved their worth pretty damn well. There we go. One more radar disc operational, so that gives us a bit more range to look around and see what's going on. Now time to split these up. And they want some. I bet you that's a paddle gun. Yeah. Of course it's a fucking paddle gun. But we're doing a pretty good job at knocking back the deep water guard. They're struggling to be able to fight against us. Just got to work out what I want to do next. One tick. Okay, so the plan here is that as these two ships are going to struggle a little bit against the paddle gun, for the civets with the paddle gun having a lot of DACA, I'm going to leave these two to fight. It's quite a lovely bit of ocean here, I must say. You can't see anything, but it's a beautiful little bit of land. Well, it's pure water. Where is it? Oh, it's just here. Anyway, back to the subject. So I'm going to try and teeth me a paddle gun. I know it's over there. As I think we're getting shots on. Yeah, it looks like rounds are hitting it. And I think they're plummeting rounds, so that means they're dodging the shield entirely and hitting the craft itself. This I think has caused the paddle gun a bit of difficulty. Yeah, it's as if the paddle gun can't even focus. Oh, now it's about turned. It's got all its guns to bear, so things are going to be a bit less easy. Well, my craft. Oh, there are my ships. So the paddle gun's put a bit of hurt on, but they've got themselves repaired up. I've lost the paddle gun now. Okay, it seems like the paddle gun's had something spawned in behind it, or is that part of the paddle gun? I think that's part of the paddle gun. Might need to start using slightly less HC though, and more AP. as shields becoming a more common factor in this combat. It's just not a good sign. At least let me in closer. Where am I? Where are my ships? But over there. That one's taking a bloody beating. Thankfully, I think this paddle gun's done itself more damage than it has good. Paddle gun is quite an interesting craft, to be fair. I mean, it's just got so much dagger to it. The Deepwater Guard do definitely have some of the most unique craft I've seen. I mean, other groups have very, very unique crafts, but right now Deepwater Guard definitely are just unique in everything. What? But that doesn't bother me because I just blew a hole in it, so. Goodbye, mainframe. Oh, really? It's like the more you try and step out of line of fire of the ricochets, the more likely they are to hit you. Again, if there was just a limpet charge, my life would be so much easier. What? Okay. So the paddle gun just immediately blows up. Okay. Makes sense. Easy to repair quickly. As that one got chewed up by the paddle gun. But I think for now I'm going to cut this episode here. The next episode we're going to go down, tackle those strikes, I think there might be another resource point, so I want to find that and tackle that. We'll go back then. I hope at that point I'll be able to do something about my M33 that's trapped up there. Hopefully. And following that, we might be able to do a little bit more mischief to the Deepwater Guard, recover a little bit more, and in general get some more ships built. Bigger ones, more powerful ones, and better ones. That's the plan at least. I've been elboydo, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment in the section below, or like or subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time guys, take it easy.